So we're just about to go back to Shadow Spire for our second run of today, and we're looking to get around about another 20-ish thousand, and then we're going to go and buy some skill orbs so we can get to 720. With those skill orbs, hopefully that will be able to cap forensic evaluation, hiding, and stealth, and the remaining points will go into meditation as we start to drop camping a little bit. We're still trying to work out what the optimum carry capacity is for us, so we're not quite sure what camping we're going to drop it down to. But the idea is then once we've got our 20 skill orbs, we will then start to transition into our other build while we collect enough arcane essence to unlock our echo. So if I quickly go back to the house, or the renter room should I say, and I can show you how much random loot we have. Still haven't set up a room macro. So in this bag we have 125 unidentified magic items, and in this pouch we have 83 unidentified magic items, and this one we don't have anything yet. So the idea is that we're going to get all three of these filled with random magical stuff. We're going to filter them by using one of JSON's scripts to ID and recycle, and then hopefully we will be able to unlock our echo for 25,000, which will then mean we can start transitioning into another build. We will continue to do that again so we can unlock the second echo. Again with magical essence, we're not going to use money for that. Money is literally going to be used for buying aspects and mastery chains and mastery chain links, and then we will go forward with our build. So the first 31 days of this account and the 7 days of this character were in Haven, me working out how to do streaming and where I wanted my settings, and doing some game testing with the beta client and other things like that. So let's go back to Shadow Spire and see if we can try not to die as much as we have been. We have been dying quite a lot. Oh, world save. We've made quite a few friends. We've run across a few unsavory people, but all in all, it's been a positive experience. So we don't need regs anymore, even though we should probably be keeping the spider silk and the ash, so when it comes to leveling up our magery we can start doing that with flame strikes. But at the moment we are just purely focused on doing what we need to do to progress our account as suitable as possible, as soon as possible, sorry. So once you get to this kind of layout, you just teleport across, try not to die. These crows means that a murder has occurred. As you can see down here, a murder has occurred within the area and warning ravens were sent forth. You can change how that works, but I like that, so I keep it like that. Is that chest open? Yeah, we can get that one. So now we are at GM. We only have a 2.5% chance of triggering a trap and a 50% chance of clearing them. So that's nice. Hopefully this won't be a cursed run where we die a lot. About a third of the way to the back of the cathedral right now, so if we get something nice from the chest that we need, like a skill orb for instance, we will be leaving straight away. And it also depends on the skill scrolls, that kind of thing. But no. Just keep going. Trying to get. Yeah, that's a lot of aggro. So we're just gonna wait. We don't really want to be here. It's a lot of people. So we're broke. We need to try not to die. It's close. It's an interesting build. We can tank a lot of damage there apparently. So we can stealth. Let's try and get somewhere safe so we can heal. So we're about halfway to the back now. And it gets more dangerous from here. But because of our current state, if we become revealed, we are going to die. We're not going to be able to survive. So we can hope. So we're at the back now, as you can see. There's lots of dead stuff. It's around the boss room kind of area. It's literally all that gold there. Look, someone's just smacking them away. If I flick on to items, it's not a great deal. It's 3,500, but it's free money. Somebody doesn't want, and because of their build, they're able to clear this place out really quickly. So all we have to do is just stay alive and then clean up the mess. Oop, us standing here has probably got that guy killed. It's okay, gives us a good chance to this. Heal ourselves. Some loot. So we've got 13k already. And we are approaching over half of our carry weight. It's not good. Try and get another one in. Getting a bit sketchy now. So with all of these monsters being active, that backstabber guy is probably going to be giving them a sec to calm down. There we go, so they've calmed down now. So we want to get up here where there's free stuff. And leave this guy alone down here so he can more loot for us. So there is one person. There we go. So take these. It's gonna be close. Gonna thank him lots.
Hey!
And then we shall continue on our mission. Oh! So this is how we're going to be trying to accrue our wealth. Again, we have to be careful because we don't know where people are. Okay, so there's a monster. We'll wait for the monster to die. Ooh. That's lucky. Or neck. People can always be hiding here. We are super fragile. We are very, very squishy. And we have a lot of money on us right now. So the last thing we want to do is get caught or get deaded. We don't want to be here. So one of the things that I've set up is some sort agents to help with all of the loot and things. And then so once I'm gone back to Shadowspire, we'll try and get another chunk of gold, and then we're going to go and buy some skill orbs. And we managed to get a Shadowspire Cathedral dungeon seed. Don't know how much they're worth, but seems nice. Guess we can have a look. Let's have a pull this up. So it's only worth like 12k, but still better than nothing. So what we need to do now is have a look to see if we can find some skill orbs. I went on the Discord to have a look to see if anybody was selling them, but most people are just buying them. So to go on the Outlands vendor search. Skill mastery orbs. See if I can bring that up for you guys. So that's there. So skill mastery orbs are about 10k each or so. So it's going to take a while to go around and get them all, or I could just pay extra and get several at once. So what I shall do is I shall go around and collect all these up. I mean 1350 there for all of them. It's in the middle of nowhere. Let's have a look where that is on Outlands Explorer and turn on the Witcher Rune system. So Witcher Rune 175 should take us the closest. So we have arrived at the vendor that has the skill orbs. And there they are. So I used the web function here and here to find the vendor. So we want to buy 20. So that's 283. So back to the bank. And there we have our 21 skill orbs, but that's okay. And you must put them in your backpack to use. So let's hide in our backpack and use. There we go. So we now have a skill cap of 120. We shall put the spare one back in there. It's nice. So we still have 76,000. This will be the end of day 2 after Haven.